Good day, Doctor. We are taking the course Industrial Engineering with course code BJTM 3023. We are from Group TB and we have choose KFC Changwon as our business study. We have 5 group members in this group project, which are Si Chun Kit, Muhammad Naim bin Hashim, Adi Yumaira binti Muhammad Nasman, Chu Chi Sing, and me, Eng Sisi. Now I would like to talk about the background of KFC Changwon. Figure 1 shows the logo of KFC. KFC is one of the first fast food chains that spread out internationally. The founder of the KFC is Kelana Harlan Sanders, who is already 62 years old but wished to open the journey of KFC. Currently, there is over 600 restaurants in Malaysia. There are different types of food that served in KFC restaurant, which are classic meals, combo meals, family feast, and chicken a la carte, and also side dishes. KFC company also rolled out their own application to allow customers to order food online and package the food by online payment such as debit card and e-wallet. The customer can get promotion by downloading KFC application. It is very flexible and convenient to the people, especially for the people who are busy working. Fast food consumption is growing over the world, so KFC has a lot of competitors, such as McDonald's, Burger King, Subway, Pizza Hut, Domino's Pizza, and others. The presence of competitors is due to similar food show in the restaurant, and it may cause customers have more choice.
Now I'm going to present the location analysis of KFC Changwon. So what is location analysis? It is a dynamic process where entrepreneurs analyze and compare the appropriateness of or otherwise of an alternative sites to select the best site for a given enterprise. There are 3 pros of the locations, which is proximity to the markets, safety, and low competitions. It is close to the markets because KFC Changwon is located in the center of the Changwon city, which can confirm that this location is very crowded and convenient. Due to its prime locations in the middle of the marketplace, KFC enjoy a very strong customer base and offer a highly convenient dining experience. Second, which is safety. The security of the employer and employees cannot be compromised, particularly if the business is open at night. For example, the catering sectors, which include KFC, has a higher fire risk than other sectors. It is therefore wise to pick locations like KFC Changwon, where there are police and fire stations close by. Third of the pros is low competitions. As is well known, a good locations will benefit the company greatly and help it grow, but it will also benefit the competitors. But somehow, McDonald's, the KFC's main rivals, has not established a location in this area, and only Maribel can hardly compete with KFC. So KFC is in a very good spot with little competitions. There are also some cons of these locations, which is parking ability and still based in the area. There's a risk of losing business because customer might choose another restaurant or store that has parking. The second con is still based in the area. Although Changwon is the local urban area center, it still falls under a rural region. So the quality of education there is not very high. Waiters are easy to recruit, but it is hard to fill a positions above supervisor that must have the necessary management skills such as those of a manager.
Hi Doctor, I am Si Chun Kit, matrix number 277079. I will present the layout planning in KFC Changwon. Before I start, let me ask that, why is layout planning needed? Layout planning is needed to determine the best physical arrangement of all resources that needs space within our facilities. And the resources can be considered as a person, complete office, workstation, cabinet, or desk. And do you know when to use it? Layout planning is used when there are any changes in the arrangement of the resources, addition of the new employee, the relocation of a machine, or the implementation of the new method. Let's talk about the layout planning in KFC Changwon. Once we enter the KFC, in the entrance, we can see the left side got 18 dining tables, each dining tables for 2 customers, and the right side got a long rectangular table that can fit up to 8 customers on. And there is also the stairs on both sides of the shop, and the order payment and pickup counter are facing to the entrance of the shop. And the barista station and chicken fryer warmer are behind the order counter. The fryer machine are in the back. The toilet and basin are prepared. The kitchen and storeroom are located at the back to avoid customers misentering. Layout. The first limitation is the absence of the screen monitor. The staff have to call the orders number for a few times, and this will reduce the productivity and efficiency, and also increase the not necessary action. And customers have to pay attention to their costs in a busy environment, and the customer also difficult to focus. And second limitation is the distance between the toilet and the dining tables. They are too close to the corner side dining table, and this will affect the appetite of customer when there is a smelly scene, and the reputation of KFC Changwon will be affected. This may cause the sales decrease or even deficit. And the third limitation is the distance between the storeroom and the kitchen. There are quite a distance from the storeroom and kitchen. It also took a long time to deliver the raw material to the kitchen, causing a waste of time. This will also reduce the efficiency of the process, so an injury might be happen since the motion of the staff increases. The suggestion to improve the layout. The KFC management have to install a display monitor to save time, let the staff focus to work and increase the efficiency or effectiveness. And the second suggestion is to rearrange the dining tables to keep a distance from the toilet, in order to reduce the chance of the affecting customers' appetite, and the reputation of KFC can be protected. And the third suggestion is to provide the space to store the raw material in the kitchen. This can minimize the distance for the staff to move the raw materials, and the food processing time is reduced and increase also the productivity. And the last suggestion is to simplify the order method. Simple procedure that is painted at the wall to make the customers understand to use the QR code. And they can also set up the ordering machines to avoid queuing being started at the counter. Then it's more convenient to certain customers like who doesn't own a smartphone.
Now I will continue our group presentation with the word design. So what is a word design? Work design means an evaluation of the way tasks or the whole job is arranged in a work environment so that it can ensure the existence of a good match with the nature of the worker. If we look at the table above, we can see the list of working hours and number of staff at KFC Changlun. We asked the permission from the manager of KFC Changlun to show us this information, and he agreed to show it with us. As you can see, there are 2 shifts in a day, which is the first shift is from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. and the other shift is from 4 p.m. until the closing at 11 p.m. There are also the number of staff working in a day, which is on the first shift, there are 8 staff, while on the second shift, there are 9 staff. The reason there is an addition of a staff during the second shift because that time is one of the peak times and many customers come to the store to buy a fast food. Okay, now the job rotation. We all know practice of the job rotation will make workers exposed to more than one job, learn something and also improve their skill. During our interview with the manager of KFC Changlun, we asked about job rotation and he told us some job rotation practiced by the management here. Among them is the work shift that I mentioned earlier. The second is a constantly changing work schedule to prevent employees from feeling bored and also to allow employees to work at various workstations there to help them find their own interests and also to sharpen the employee skill so that they can work faster than before. Last but not least is the performance evaluation. This is important to do at all times by the management because they want to evaluate the productivity level of the employees and also evaluate the time taken by the employees to complete the customer's order. The manager of KFC Changlun said that a fast worker is a productive and enthusiastic workers because fast food store really needs fast moving workers.
Next, I will be continuing with ergonomics. This field is focused on preserving the welfare, health, and safety of the workers. Once this goal has mostly been achieved, effort frequently focus on reducing non-fatal occupational accidents and illness and never forgetting them. This is historically how occupational health and safety has evolved. Next, what is ergonomics? Ergonomics, which means rules of labor or sciences of work, is derived from Greek terms ergon, which means work, and nomos, which means laws. Ergonomics is a field of study that focuses on customizing the workspace. Enhancing productivity and reducing discomfort are 2 main objectives of ergonomics. From Granfield, 1990, the better fit, the higher the level of safety and worker efficiency. Next is most common issues occur in KFC Changlun. Number 1 is that uncomfortable working conditions. Long term of time spent working in an awkward body posture create discomfort and reduce the efficiency of the muscles. The worker adopts this unnatural stance by bending their back, bending to the side, and twisting their waist. Next is repeated movement, defined as a movement that is performed frequently to place pressure on the muscles that generate cramps. This type of activity can also result in diseases, including tendinitis and etc. Next is how ergonomics handle. The use of ergonomics in the workplace is a crucial step in preventing workers' injuries. To guarantee that worker safety and health are always ensured, it is necessary to take urgent, rapid action to decrease ergonomic dangers in the workplace. The productivity of employees must be prioritized by business owners so that the restaurant may increase the quality of its products and create safe and comfortable work environment. Applying ergonomic design principle to machines, production process, management system, and etc. is the best way to achieve this. And here is where the role of industrial engineer become more crucial. The existing new KFC restaurant design was developed using concept ideas and innovative solutions for several scheme types, including new construction and refits. Through the use of materials, architecture, and color schemes that were inspired by the barn, they successfully conveyed the engaging concept from the KFC story while highlighting the audience's passion for high-quality chicken in all these formats. The brand color of KFC are complemented by the tactile elements like wooden planks and environmentally friendly panels that resemble straw. They shifted away from the typical fast food server view to a clear view into the kitchen that was more in line with modern fast casual models. They concentrated on the KFC idea of bringing people together via food for the inside eating experience, notably with crucial pieces of furniture. The successful aspect of KFC, as demonstrated over time, is due to the system technology and personal training in handling an influx of customers at once. KFC has its own equipment to manufacture, cook, and its own firm website that is set up online. That is all from me. Thank you.
We now come to conclusion. Since we have chosen KFC Changment as our business study, we found that location analysis is a crucial problem that had to be considered as it has pros and cons. The pros of the KFC Changment is proximity to the market, safety and low competition, while the cons of the location is parking availability and skill base in the area. When doing this location analysis, we noticed that potential locations have to consider future demand as it may brings a big impact on cost and revenue. Besides that, we found that there is limitation of existing layout, such as the absence of a monitor, the distance between the toilet and dining tables, and the distance between the storeroom and kitchens. So we come up with recommended solutions, which are install a monitor, rearranging dining tables, changing the space to store the raw material in the kitchen, and painting QR codes and instructions on the dining tables. By interviewing KFC manager, we found that KFC manager has implemented job rotation among the employees to prevent the burden of employee and cultivate the talents of the employee. Besides that, KFC manager also changed their work schedule to make the employee find their own interest in their own job tasks and increase their loyalty to the company. Besides, performance evaluation also done by the management to make employees more responsible to their job position. There is two ergonomic issues, which are uncomfortable job positions and repeated movement in KFC Changlun. So the solution for this ergonomic issue is remove the barrier from the front and back to give a clear view into the kitchen and specific equipment to manufacture, cook, and own KFC applications. All these issues have to be considered by entrepreneurs when undergoing a business. Thank you.